Welcome to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast. Welcome to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast.
Welcome back to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast with your host,
Michelle
and Janet. Another video.
Wow, that was a pretty good beat.
Thank you.
I just wanted to apologize to all of our watchers today because I'm not wearing any makeup today. So sorry. It's a lot going on. I just wasn't going to do that just for the pod. I went to go get my lashes done today. I went to go get a laser hair appointment today because like my beard was really growing.
I need to invest in that.
Yeah, and it was I put on makeup after I get my lashes, like the same day, but I felt like laser and then like putting chemicals, I wasn't going to do that to my skin.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, and she went higher this time because I told her they were coming in thick. And I felt like I was going to have to compete with Santa Claus by the time he got here. You have to shave your face before you go.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you don't pluck them. You never pluck them. So you just shave it because they want it to be as closest to the follicle as possible, and then they zap it back.
Like an eyebrow blade or like a razor?
Whatever you want to use. Doesn't matter. Just as long as you're not plucking out the follicle. Yeah, that's what they don't want. So that's what I did today, and that's why I'm not wearing any makeup because, I gotta protect the skin.
Thank gosh.
I know, Santa Claus was gonna feel offended.
Thank goodness that you let us know because first you weren't updating your fashion to the season, and now you're going like no makeup. Like, bitch, are you trying to beat me? Fuck.
I know, that's rough. I have a lot of cute clothes right now, so if anybody wants to invite me anywhere, let me know. I gotta go out and pop off.
Don't invite me anywhere.
Yeah, but invite me though. I have lots of cute clothes, and I need to start wearing them. Lots of new ones. Even more came in.
You have a fucking problem, bro.
I'm caught up to date, bitch. Alright?
Me too. Proud supporter of messy buns and sweatpants. That's of the season. It's getting cold.
I do love that sweater. I wish I had one.
Yeah.
I used to borrow it all the time when we lived together. Anyways, when did we film last week? Oh wow, so it's been a week. Okay, what have we done? What did we do over the weekend? It's been a long fucking week.
We picked up Mom.
Molly bad. Oh yeah, Mommy's back.
Yeah, Mommy's back again. Shady's back. Anyways,
More like Shrek is back.
I was gonna say that. Anyone have cute nicknames for their mom like us? Our nickname for her is Shrek.
My gosh, we are the worst. I swear we're like the best daughters ever.
It's because she used to wake up in the middle of the night just...
I'm sure she still fucking does that.
With who, Diego?
I'm sure she still wakes up and goes...
Right.
Probably with Diego.
And then the next day we got to go to their mom's house again just to like, kick back. You went on a date.
Did I?
Yeah, you went to the Sylvester Cafe Sylvester.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, oh shit, did I? That's cool.
How was that?
I went to Cafe Sylvester in West Valley City in Utah. Obviously, we live in Utah. It was so cute. Decked out with Christmas. As we said before, we're here for the Christmas intensity in Utah. So it was Christmas decked out, and I like the food. I got pozole. It does look very, like, if you look at the pictures online, it does look like Americanized Mexican food, but the pozole was pretty authentic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had like a little kick to it too. Yeah, like to me it was very authentic. Lenny got a birria burger. I didn't try the burger, but I tried the consomme. I didn't like the consomme, but it wasn't because it wasn't authentic. It's just, I know it kind of tasted like if they added piloncillo or like cinnamon to it. And I know some people do. Like, it just depends on what part of Mexico you're from. So it wasn't that it wasn't authentic, it just wasn't my style of consomme.
I'm very picky with my consomme. I feel like a lot of places don't know how to make it.
That one wasn't really good.
And the only ones that I've liked is Tapatios.
It's really good.
Yeah, other than that, a lot of them are kind of like watered down and like not flavorful.
No, this one was flavorful, but it wasn't my kind of flavor. But Lenny loved his birria burger. The appetizer was okay. The drinks are bomb. The drinks were bomb. I got a little with just 1.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get.
The Grinchmas drink, margarita, something.
That's cute.
It was really cool. It was like the Corona margaritas, but instead it had the apple White Claw in it. And I think they put like apple liqueur in it.
I don't even know there was an apple White Claw.
I don't remember. I think so. Yeah, I think I do remember seeing it at some point in the variety pack. But it was really yummy. Like, I could have drank 2 of those, but I felt like I was going to feel so full. So I only had 1. And then Lenny got another. He had 2 drinks. But the second one he wasn't a fan of. So, like, no, I gotta be a team player. And, you know.
What a sacrifice.
I know. And I finished. I think that's because that one had tequila in it. And I think that's the one that got me, like, really, woo.
The other one had vodka?
I think so. And apple liqueur. It was really good. I think I would have been just fine with that one, but, you know.
Right.
I wanted to push my limits a little bit. And then we had tamales on Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you like them?
Yeah, I did.
I like them.
wish I would have had more, but I did.
Yeah. I was so full, though. Like, there's no way. And I love champurrado. Champurrado is my favorite.
I do like it, but some people don't know how to make it.
Yeah, no. But the one from Rancho Market hits every fucking time. So
every
good.
fucking time.
Champurrado is so delicious. If you don't know what that is, it's like Mexican. I don't like to compare it to hot chocolate.
No.
It's made out of like the same. I don't even know what to call masa. It's kind of like it's
flour.
It's like a type of flour. That's a good way to explain it. Champurrado has a little bit of that flour that we make tamales with, but like you can't put too much because that's, you know, that's
grainy.
It gets really grainy and really thick, and it's, you don't want to drink fucking flour.
Yeah.
So you have to put just enough where it adds like the exact perfect amount of like grain, and then you do chocolate. You do chocolate.
Really?
I think so.
I just drink it. I never really thought about what's in it.
I'm assuming some people put cinnamon in it too.
Yeah.
So it's really yummy. It's really delicious. If like the person knows what they're doing, then it's really good.
Would you rather have champurrado or atole?
A champurrado.
Me too.
I'm not a big atole fan. That's another thing. That's another type of flour, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, we're really like out here just like mixing shit. No wonder we have like diabetes and fucking obesity and God knows what else.
Yeah, Mexicans.
But it's so good. Everything with balance. Someone said the other day, we were eating and the food wasn't very good. It was at work. And it wasn't really good. It was really bland. But it was still like food, you know, so I still ate, especially because I didn't have time to do lunch the night before, so I ate what they had. And my coworker was like, she didn't want to eat it because she thought it was spicy. It was Indian food. It was not spicy. I judged her and I let her know I was judging her hard because she was being a wimp. But she also said that she thinks that eating food is a waste of time. That if she could choose not to eat for the rest of her life, then she wouldn't. And I was like, that is so sad. And she said, yeah, I used to not have a good relationship with food. And I'm like, it kind of sounds like you still don't have a good relationship with food. Like, I love food so much that
I get people like that.
you have to like balance it. Like, if you're saying something like that, it really means that you still don't have, unfortunately, a good relationship with food. You can enjoy everything with just like, you know, a little bit here and there.
Yeah. There's people who say that about sleep. That's a waste of time. I'm like, bitch.
No, that too. You have a really bad relationship with, like, I don't know, your life.
Why do you want to keep doing stuff? You don't want to every car needs to pump the brakes. It can't be all gas. And no brakes.
I be braking all the time. Be like, where the fuck are the brakes?
Like, I need my sleep.
And I need food.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Don't restrict yourself that much where you're like, it's a waste of time. You know? Enjoy the food. You know, love it. I will say, I think she's probably a little bit more cautious because she has had gastro bypass. And I know a lot of people who've had that, they do have to be, like, careful with it because it does impact their tummies a little bit more. But again, you can still have it, just everything in moderation, guys.
She's a fitness guru.
I don't think I am, but I'm trying. But yeah, what else? Did you do anything fun?
No.
What did I do? I feel like Saturday was a fucking blur. Like, me and Lenny were like, what the it just, like, it felt like every time we looked at the time, it was 4 hours ahead. It just...
That's horrible.
It went by so Friday we went out to dinner. Saturday, you know...
We picked up our mom.
We did errands around the house. And then we went to go pick up Mom at the airport. Sunday was slower, thank God.
Yeah.
That would have fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Even though we went to my mom's for tamales, like, I feel like it did go slower. But, like, that's it.
I feel like the weekend always goes by super fast.
I think it depends for me. But I am excited for this weekend.
Why?
Because I just want to be happy. And I'm happy when I'm not working.
It's true.
So, yeah, that's it.
Fun plans or something.
I mean, I got plans, but, like, I'm just looking forward to just, you know, just being happy with my family. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, what else? Is that it?
Yeah, we're boring.
Oh my gosh, we are. See, this is what I'm saying. I need someone to give me a reason to go pop off.
Don't give me a reason to go pop off.
Well, anyways, I need to stop going to Ulta too. I went to Ulta to pick up a few more gifts.
Oh, Wendy hates when I go to Ulta.
Why?
Because I just grab shit.
I know. I went to like the two worst places I can possibly go now, and I went to Ulta and I went to Target. Target is so bad for me.
Yeah.
Like, I literally walked in there and I just like, and I was like, oh no, I can't be going to Target without Lenny anymore.
No, and she go, every time we walk out of Ulta, she's like, happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life.
Oh, also, speaking of Ulta though, you know, me wanting this, like, urge, like, the need, like, the urge to just grab things that you don't fucking need. Okay, I'm like, maybe I need a perfume too. Another one when I just bought one, right? So I started going around, and the amount of times I've given the Sol de Janeiro, that's what it's called? Sol de Janeiro perfumes, body sprays, a chance is insane. I can't get with the program.
No.
I've tried to smell them again, and all of them, they have so many now.
Yeah, they do.
I think the cremas are nice.
But in that case, I would just get the off-brand one in Walmart.
Yeah, I can't, dude. Like, the yellow ones are too coconutty, like super coconutty, and maybe just like one spray is like good. Maybe that's how I need to look at it, but like, they have a new blue one, which maybe I thought was going to be like my vibe. It was a teal one. No, there was another one, like a purple one, the red one. They all smell like window cleaner with like coconut in it.
I don't like the cherry rosa one.
The red one?
Yeah. That's the one you gave me.
There was like a pink one, not the rose one. There was another pink one. And that one didn't smell too bad. It was more floral. But that, like, the red one, I remember I smelled it before and I felt like it didn't smell bad. And then, like, I smelled it again today and I was like, I don't understand what the hype is around these fucking sprays.
I don't get it either, but I only started using it because you gave it to me. But now I want to mix it with the Clooneys.
Because you wanted one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't fucking know. I mean, I knew, like, I knew the crema was, like, the thing. All the bad bitches out here love themselves some Sol de Janeiro. What is it, Bum Bum Cream? Is that the same thing?
I think so.
I thought it says bum on it.
I don't know.
I don't know. But the Sol de Janeiro, like, cream. Like each scent has its own cream, body cream, moisturizer.
Moisturizer, buttercream.
Esa madre pues. But like those all smell good. But the sprays, I can't get on board.
Not everything's for everyone.
I know, but like I want to be part of it too.
You know how Mom texted us what we want for Christmas? I was gonna say nada, and then there you go, fucking sending her.
No, she had asked us before. She asked you.
Oh, she did?
Yes, and you sent her something on there, I think.
No, I didn't.
I swear you did, because she was like, ¿Y tú qué vas a querer? Because you were telling her, I think you were asking her, Mom, what are you going to want? You have to say something. And then she told you something, and then she's like, ahora tú qué vas a querer? She doesn't remember asking that.
I don't remember either.
She's like, I need you to tell me right now what you want. And I was like, she's like, es que tú también eres bien delicada.
I mean, yeah.
And I was like, I actually haven't asked for shit.
That's why you're delicada.
Other than to my husband.
There's responsibility now.
Like, other than that, I really haven't. It was, even for the gift exchange, it was hard. I'm glad it recommended gifts, the Elfster app. It gives you, like, ideas, because I really didn't know what the fuck to ask for. And so...
I don't want to tell her anything expensive. Was the Clooneys thing expensive?
It was on sale. I think originally it was $50.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, it was on sale for like 30 something.
Skip that.
Yeah. But she's like, yeah, you're his problem now. So yeah. And I was like, well, there you go. And she's like, no, but I really want you to tell me what you want. And I'm like, oh my gosh, well, that's the problem.
Yeah, I need to know what you want.
Oh, that's right.
Or I'm gonna buy you something that's very inappropriate.
He might like it.
I don't want to know. It might backfire.
Anyways, so she's like, I'm gonna actually put it in the chat now, so Vicky also tells me what she wants.
I'll send her in a minute.
So that's why I put it in there, because I was like, what the fuck do I want? And then I remembered that I lost my black
trench coat.
Yeah, trench / pea coat in Germany. I think, like, it was just a basic, like, button up. So I think someone, like, took it by accident. Because I left it in one of the conference rooms. So I need a black one. I don't have a black one. I was like, you know what? There you go. Easy, affordable, go to Burlington.
Easy peasy cover girl.
Yeah. So that's why I put it in there. She's like, mándame la foto. She was so annoying.
Yeah.
But that's why, not just because I was like, You know
how Wendell doesn't know how to keep secrets from me? So
she told you what she got you already? Hold on. Oh my god, Wendell.
So she was like, I'm not gonna tell you what I got you for Christmas. I'm gonna stand strong. And I was like, okay, cool.
And what'd you say? Ooh.
No, I was like, what is it? And she's like, babe.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, okay. And she was like, you better not look at that box. Don't ever look at that box. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna look at the box.
She didn't wrap it?
No. But she hid it. And then like a few weeks have passed by, and it's like late at night, and we get our Ring camera goes off the Amazon driver's outside. And she's like, did you order something? I'm like, no. And then we get an Amazon notification, and I'm thinking, okay, the present's already here, so I'm gonna click on like, what the hell this is. And as soon as I click on it, she's like, no, don't look at it. And it was the gift. So she got me an iPad. And the thing that had arrived was the keyboard for it.
Oh.
She was so upset because she's like, I was doing so good when she was. But now I have it.
Because she didn't warn you that there was another package on the way?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bitch, bro.
I didn't do it on purpose.
He's a bitch.
And she was like, don't look at the past orders. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to look at the past orders. And I did it. But then a random Amazon driver came by. We didn't order anything, so I got a little suspect.
That's rough. Oh, that's cute though.
Thanks,
we both
babe.
have iPads now. Mine's cute. It's pink. I really should take it out of this case. But it attaches to my keyboard.
Yeah.
And I love me a keyboard.
Yeah, same.
So that's why I have it. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, window. Oh, that's sad though. Wow, what a whore. She was staying so strong.
She was.
Granted, we still got like another week and a half. Do you think she would have made it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was determined?
Yeah, she was.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wendell.
You tried it, babe.
Now you gotta, like, set it up.
So what?
Your iPad.
It's set up.
Oh,
Yeah.
already?
Yeah, I'm using it already.
Oh, nice. When did you get it?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, bitch? You've known this for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What?
Was it 2 weeks ago? Maybe a week ago.
What the fuck? So, like, she had, like, a whole month and a half left, basically. Before your birthday? Before Thanksgiving?
No, it was December.
Oh.
Wait. No, it was the end of November.
Oh no! You didn't even get close to Christmas. That is so sad. Wow, bitch. So you've had an iPad this whole time. What a whore. We should get like Walking Through the Tearz pads or covers.
That'd be cute.
That'd be so cute.
And I just want to say, if you're not following the podcast TikTok, if you go, it's Laughing Through the Tearz with a Z. If you go, I put the clip of us fighting over cherries on top. And for all the people who commented on who was right, me, thank you. Go put in your poll now at Laughing Through the Tearz TikTok.
Whatever. Y'all can suck my ass, alright? All of you guys that did me wrong, alright? Y'all know where the fucking cherry goes, and y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, alright?
They're probably like, bitch, you don't know where my cherry goes.
I know, but I'm talking about my cherry. So I like it on top of the ice cream. Yo, shout out to everyone though on the love in our last two. What are YouTube? It's shorts.
Yeah.
There's Instagram is Reels, and then YouTube is shorts.
Yeah.
And then TikToks are the talks. Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, shout out to everyone on the love for
Shout
that.
out.
ESL is real out here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people liked also my little, scene about me wanting to keep up with the fashion.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of you out there.
Anyways, well, happy early Christmas to you, I guess.
Thanks.
Yep. Anyways, alright, should we get into the topics?
Yours.
Shit, what are the topics?
Is you a hoe or not?
Travis Kelce went viral a little bit not too long ago, like 2 weeks ago, I think, because him and Jason, his brother, on the New Heights podcast had George Clooney on their podcast, and I think we talked about this before, and I want to say that it was George Clooney and his wife, Amal Clooney, that went viral for this. We talked about it because I think they were the couple that said that they had never had an argument before. Do you remember we had that conversation on the pod?
Briefly.
Some celebrity couple had said that they had never gotten into an argument.
I don't believe that. And
we talked about it, and we both said, we don't agree with it, right? Or we don't believe it. So George Clooney went on the podcast, and Travis is like, oh, so is it still true that you haven't had an argument with your wife? And he was like, no. What is there to argue about? I'm with a very beautiful person. She's great. She's the mother of my kids. And, he's 65 years old. That's what he said. Somewhere in his 60s. I think it was 65. What am I doing arguing? And, and that's when I decided to believe George Clooney. Because George Clooney was a bachelor for a long fucking time. So, at this point, he got himself, a lawyer. She's, a fucking activist. He probably doesn't have the energy to fucking, argue with his woman. So, and she probably gets whatever she wants, and she seems like a good person. So, maybe it is true. But then, George Clooney turned it around and was like, what about you, Travis? Have you had any arguments with Taylor Swift? And he's like, well, it's only been 2.5 years, but no, we've never gotten into an argument. And that's why it went viral all over again, that whole conversation.
Oh, maybe I did see it that he said that.
Yeah, so like that whole thing went viral again. So, one, do you believe Travis Kelce?
Maybe. Well, while you were talking about it, my brain was processing. I can maybe see because you don't have the financial argument, right? Because they're pretty well off. And if you really are not fucking around, like most, not all, but a few celebrities do mess around while they're in their weddings or married. If you're doing things that the way that you're supposed to be doing, I guess maybe. But there's always like those stupid arguments too, like the little ones, like
you banter. I think that's what it's called.
Yes, like you didn't take out the trash. But maybe they have people that do that for them. What would there be to argue about?
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
but I think that some arguments can be healthy.
I think multiple like relationship experts, whatever those are, have said that it is healthy to have arguments with your partner.
Like obviously there's toxic ones, and those ones are completely different from the healthy ones. So please don't be. That's why I stay with my man. No, bitch, yours is bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, no, I think it is healthy, especially if you guys can eventually come to a common ground and see each other's perspective and, see each other in the middle somehow. But if that's really the case for them, good for them. Do I really believe it? No, not really. But then I'm like, but they have it all. Like, what the fuck is there to argue about? Like, I think I would have to, like, start an argument because it's weird.
I'm too, like, toxic. I would have to, like, right. Something's not right. Just kidding. No. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like some sort of bickering.
Where's the spice?
Yeah. But, like, also, I think it's true, though. Like, obviously, every day or, like, big, huge outbursts, I don't know if that's, like, super healthy to be having consistently. But for sure, like, you're going to have some disagreements, right? But I think it just depends on what you think is an argument. Like, someone said, well, if you're sleeping on different beds, like, if you go downstairs and sleep on the couch, like, that's an argument. According to Google, an argument is a reasoned presentation of claims supported by evidence to persuade others about a debatable topic. But in everyday language, it can also mean a heated disagreement or verbal fight where opinions clash, often with raised voices.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah. So, like, I saw the conversation, multiple podcasts had gave their thoughts on what they thought about Travis and Taylor. One thing that someone said is, I guess there was a photo of them at Lake Como. I don't know what the fuck that is. But, like, it looked like someone was pissed. So, he was like, well, based on that photo, it doesn't look like they've never had an argument. But someone did say, well, like, they have a long-distance relationship. Like, of course you're going to have, arguments. And then the guy, which was on the toast, he said, not when you have a private plane and you go from Japan to the U.S. in, like, less than 24 hours. Yeah. Like, no. You have to think about, like you said right now, they have a shit ton of money. You don't have to, like, worry about, like, oh, I'm not going to see you for 48 hours. Like, she was in the middle of her tour, too, when that happened. Like, that really did happen. She was flying to his games every Sunday when she had a concert the night before in a whole different other country. So, I do think I think they've had an argument, but it probably hasn't been, like, super heated. And maybe that's why he's like, no, we haven't.
Well, it could be that picture she was just yelling from frustration of something else. And she was, saying it in front of him, which happens.
Yeah.
But
maybe she was pissed about something else. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Like a family member.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been one of those people who's invested in celebrities' relationship. I could give two fucks.
fine.
Argue, don't argue, suck a dick, don't suck a dick. I don't care. I do feel like it's unrealistic. Regardless if you have it all, I think it's unrealistic. But who am I? I don't know shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a little weird, but sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, no one likes to get into arguments with their significant other, but it just happens.
I don't like confrontation with anyone. I'm a Libra, so I don't like it. But, like, if I get heated, I get fucking heated.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but I will do it if I, fuck you, kind of thing.
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
In general.
Oh, okay.
Everyone wants to smoke. Just kidding.
But yeah, so that happened, and everyone had something to say.
Of course they did.
I know, but I'm just like, why? I mean, he kind of put himself in that situation though, where like. Right. He asked the question that I'm pretty sure it was George Clooney who we talked about. The people that watch our podcast, please let us know if that's who we talked about. Like, why bring that up again?
Well, he got asked it.
No, but like Travis is the one that asked the question. Right. Did he not think George Clooney was gonna be like, "What about you, homie?"
No, maybe he did. Maybe he wanted to flex. I don't know.
Maybe.
I
wish Jason would have been like, "Man, we have arguments all the time."
I mean, just because you don't have arguments doesn't mean your relationship is better than the person. You could not have arguments, but there's some serious problems in that relationship. You guys are just withholding so much, like, anger that, one day it's just going to explode. But I'm not saying that's the case for them, but just saying.
Well, someone else did say, like, well, you got to realize that she was on tour for, like, 2 years straight, and then he is, in season with football half of the year.
They don't have time to argue. And that works out for some people.
Amen.
But,
like, they're getting married, bro.
They know who they're marrying. That's the thing I don't get. If you know who you're in a relationship with, and you're planning on putting a ring and committing to this person, you can't get mad later on that they're too busy. They were busy then, they're going to be busy now, they're trying to level up. There will come a time where they'll settle down, but they're still young.
I think they're going to be together for a long time.
I hope so. I'm not wishing any ill will against somebody.
I feel like he was raised right.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about them in particularly, just in general.
But I'd be scared to tell them no if we haven't, like, duked it out one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah! We don't know.
Yeah, because you need to know how
they react when they get angry.
Yeah, how they react and how they process and how they're willing to work it out.
Yeah. There's a word.
Me in the middle?
Compromise, yeah.
Because not everything you can just walk away and brush it off the next day. You gotta talk about it. You gotta get through it.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes me a day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just need to duke it out right there and then.
Yeah.
Just depends.
Yeah.
But everybody's different.
Yeah.
Well,
good for you guys. Love and prosperity.
Morning bus. But yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, I love that when we have topics, they kind of collide. Like they,
nice.
Yeah. So this is also about relationships. This is about setting boundaries, though.
Oh God.
Is there a healthy way to set boundaries with your significant other's family? Or can you not put boundaries?
Oh no, I have boundaries.
Okay.
I go through my husband.
Yeah.
I go through him. I let him know what my issues are.
Right.
If obviously, I think by now you guys see like who I am, and there's sometimes where I'm maybe overreacting, and he will,
tell you to calm down.
Give me a little clarity. Right. He'll give me a little clarity. He's not just gonna tell me like calm down.
Yeah, don't ever tell a woman to calm down. No. You're asking to die. That will start an argument.
Yeah, no, he'll like make me see things like differently, and then there's other times where he's like, you know what, I actually feel the same way. So
like that too.
Yeah. So and very little like moments, but he will make sure he draws those boundaries with whoever.
Okay, let's say, do you think it should ever be your job to tell your significant other's family what those boundaries are? Should it always go through that person's family?
That's just not how we were raised.
First of all, our family didn't put boundaries at all.
Yeah, but that's not what was instilled in us, I feel like. Right? Like, ideally, it should be your partner.
Right.
Who, their job is to protect you. Even if it's against their own wife or their own fucking family. Like, their job is to protect you and vice versa, okay? Like, you defend each other. If there's a fucking problem, you go to the fucking house and you duke it out. But, like, with everyone else, you fucking defend and you protect. So, if your wife, your husband is feeling some sort of way with your family and it's reasonable, then you know what? You need to protect your partner.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. I'm not saying woman, man, you know, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
So I think it's that person's job to protect your partner.
I agree. And also, if your wife's being a bitch, you need to check her too. Because there is moments where the other person is overreacting.
Yes.
Like, it's not just one-sided. Check the person who's wrong.
Yes.
I agree. I saw it on TikTok. Not because this is my thing, so please simmer down. I saw the TikTok that was like, how to set boundaries with your significant other's family. And I'm like, oh my god. I never really, like, thought about it. I've always just, like, kind of vocal. There was, like, a moment in time where I didn't know how to tell Wendy. Not because she didn't let me. It was just more like, how do I do this? Because if she wants to, like...
You don't want to rock the boat.
Like, if she wants to reconcile a relationship, I don't want to, like, get in the way of that. Or if she... You know, I don't want my boundaries to make her feel like she needs to back up.
Yeah.
You know? But sometimes for your own, like, mental health and for your relationship, because it can go 0 to 100 real quick, like, you don't want to be the person that made that shift.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But I think, like, also, like, I think for me, I don't, like, go and, like, complain or bitch the very first time something happens.
Me
like,
either.
You gotta be a little patient, too. Like... Your family's not fucking perfect. My god.
Fuck no.
Mine's not. I be asking him all the time. My family's a lot, huh? Because, like, sometimes I'm legit fucking embarrassed with, like, the fucking shenanigans that these fucking people, like, you know? So, bájate de huevos.
Yeah.
You know? Be patient.
Right.
And then, you know, but if it's still, you know, it's okay to talk it out with your partner. And hopefully they protect you and they don't ever put you in a situation where you're the one having to have that conversation with their family, because I don't think that's right.
It's not, and it puts you in a weird... You're going to just be viewed as the problem. Granted, some families already view you as a problem because they never want to see the actual family member as the problem, which, please, stop fucking doing that.
Yeah.
Please. Mm-hmm. Ugh. But, yes, I agree. I agree with you. They have to be the one to do it. And just, you know, protect the peace in the house.
You know, a celebrity couple, actually, that gets kind of... they get critiqued a lot because they feel like this kind of happened with them. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
But they're still together.
They are still together. Oh. However, when she joined, like, the royal family and he was still part of the royal family, she got attacked a lot. And... I guess she wasn't, like, I never really got into, like, their thing, but from what I understand, like, now, because people seem to just really not like them still, and I don't understand why. So, like, on the podcast I've watched, from what I understand, is that she came into this family, she wasn't prepped, she wasn't, like, you know, I don't know, given the resources to kind of keep up with, like, the family. She wasn't given a heads up, hey, this is how they are, like, nothing like that. And so people feel like Prince Harry never did anything to protect her from that. Eventually he did. Eventually he did, because he moved them to the U.S. because he felt like his wife's life was in jeopardy at that point because of how much they were being hounded by the media over there. That's from what I understand. But that's what, and a lot of people don't like Prince Harry, and I think it's because of that, because they feel like he didn't protect his wife and didn't set her up properly.
I thought it was because she wasn't, like, the ideal look. Like, they were making because of her race. Right. Or, what is it, ethnicity, race?
Color.
She's half black.
Yeah.
That's why they kind of didn't really like her.
I think it might have been all of the above.
Honestly, but that's hard. Royal family, how do you adjust to that? Like for me, I'm in an interracial relationship. It's hard adjusting to another culture, even though our cultures are pretty similar. But because our generation kind of already waved away from like the toxic traditions and beliefs, they're still kind of on there. So it's kind of hard to like, adjust when you've already kind of gone out of that.
But maybe it goes back to like having created those boundaries with your family from the very beginning.
And that's exactly our case too.
This is my future wife. When they first met her, these are the boundaries. This is what it is, and that did not happen. It seems like
No, I say Wendy's the one kind of waving away from the traditions in her family. Yeah, but yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
that royal family fuck.
I would love to be part of the royal family.
I would not. I can't. The more you tell me don't do that, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Like I feel like they got. I love watching. I think Kate Middleton. I think she's a princess. So Princess Catherine. I think that's her name. I think she's so elegant. I think she has cancer right now.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies. But I'm not European. I'm not from the UK. I think that's where they hail from. But, God, I'm so sorry. Don't need to
start another poll. Is this correct?
But I think she's an amazing next queen. Like, she went into that family.
She looked like she was made for that shit.
There you go. She seems so natural. Like, I love looking at what she wears. Like, she's just so elegant, so classy. She was meant for that life.
It's just weird, especially with nowadays, like, the youth coming out. They're like, I live my life freely. I live this way. I live that way. Like, no one's going to tell me. No restrictions. But in the royal family, you always have restrictions. What if your kid wants to, like, dye its hair pink?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, how's that gonna go down? How do they discipline their kids? Oh my god, do they discipline their kids?
Well, I mean, Prince Harry went kind of wild.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But he's, like, ginger. I'm convinced that gingers are minorities as well.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Like, they're automatically the black sheep.
I think so. Like, I feel... they're considered minorities in my book because they're not Caucasian completely. They got a little spice to them.
That's so sad.
What? You don't fuck with minorities, bitch? You forgot your one?
No, I just think it's sad. Like, I think redheaded people are beautiful. The women specifically. I don't know about the men.
And the kids.
But the women are so beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen a redheaded woman that's not beautiful. It makes me want to be a redhead. That's how beautiful I think they are.
I have a coworker at work. She's a ginger, and we tell her all the time, "You're a minority too." She loves it.
I never looked at it that way, but I can see that. Like, I watch the Toast a lot podcast, and they're sisters. So it's two sisters on the pod.
They're the Chileans?
No, that's the morning Cheeseman podcast. Oh. So on the Toast, it's two Jewish white women.
Oh, okay.
They're sisters. However, there's a total of 4 sisters.
Fuck that.
3 of them are brunette.
Oh.
The youngest one, she has like light brown hair, but she's a brunette. The second oldest sister, she's a redhead. Oh. She looks nothing like them. Okay, once you like really start seeing them and if you follow them, she does look like they have like similar features, but she's a redhead. And one thing that she's like, why did I come out with no eyebrows? Like, I don't understand. Like, her eyebrows are just so blonde, and I think a lot of gingers. I think a lot of gingers do come out with like really light brows. Yeah. And so she's like, I think she does feel like a little, excluded.
You're a minority girl. You're people.
But yeah, so maybe. Okay. Shout out to the gingers out there.
We love you.
But yeah. Okay. Well, good luck to everyone.
Yeah, set those boundaries. Boundaries are good, but don't be a bitch about it either. There's some things you're gonna have to suck it up. You can't prevent everything.
I'd be a bitch to my family. I mean, not to my family, but like when I set boundaries, I set them to Mo.
I just don't come around.
And I just give it to mom straight, so.
Yeah, I'll tell mom too, but if I feel like she's not going to say anything, or I feel like no one's going to take it seriously, which is the case, I just won't come around.
Yeah.
Protect my peace at all times. And I'm one of those people that get overwhelmed pretty easily.
I'm pretty excited for Christmas, though. I'm excited for some tamales. I know. Well, because I thought of, like, family gatherings, and, you know, and I was like, oh, I'm excited for the food. Still don't know how I'm going to work it out to eat all of the food, but, like, I'm going to work it out.
Just poop in between.
I can't, though, dude. I feel like my digestive system is, like, fuck, dude, next thing I'm going to be like you. Not pooping for, like, a week.
I've been pooping every day. I drink, like, a Miralax every day. A little stool softener.
I don't go that long, but, like, I'm used to, like, having a pretty good, healthy digestive system. So when I don't go, like...
Conversation took a turn.
When I go, like, 24 hours without going to the bathroom, I just feel so shitty. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But, like, my tummy... And I can't eat. Like, I get so full so easily that I can't go to the bathroom, right? Mm-hmm. So I can't, like... I can't eat more. I have to stop.
Yeah.
And that sucks. I want to keep.
Well, maybe that's your fat girl telling you, no, stop. You work so hard to look like this.
No, bitch, my tummy gets bad.
Yeah, it's your fat girl tummy telling you.
No. But, anyways, and I'm not holding grudges. You know how they say that you hold grudges if you can't poop?
Maybe that's why. I think I'm holding less grudges.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't care.
Are you sure?
I mean, you can't change overnight, Michelle. But I think it's, like lowered down for sure. It's toned down. Like, I'm just like, I don't have the energy to hold grudges.
Okay.
You know, but there's some things you can't let go of. But yeah. The old grudges are now gone. Is there new ones? I don't think so.
No, because you stay away, bitch.
Yeah. See how peaceful that is?
Anyways, okay, so we got our wedding pictures, and I was looking at them, and I'm just so happy with how they came out, and more importantly, I'm so happy with how I came out, right? Because I was really traumatized with my quinceañera. Okay?
Yeah.
I just remember the feeling I felt when I finally saw myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I wanted to cry.
You literally looked like your muñeca. The hair. I
was not happy with my makeup. I felt like I've been doing my makeup a really long time. So, like, I've always...
But also, makeup was not as advanced back then.
Yeah, but I knew how to do my makeup. I knew how I wanted to look, maybe. And I just did not like it at all. And I didn't want that to happen again for the wedding. Which is why I think I did one makeup trial. And it was good.
It was.
But again, I've been doing my makeup a really long time. I did freelancing also, like, as a professional makeup artist. So I felt like I wanted to look like me and how I do my makeup. So I did my own makeup for my wedding. And I did get someone to do my hair because, well, no. And I just remember looking at the wedding pictures, and I just felt such a relief that I felt so beautiful that day. I felt happy. I felt content. And I'm just so fucking happy that when our kids look at those pictures, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, Mom, you used to look so pretty. You know?
Used to?
I mean, I like to believe that I'm always going to look poppin', but, like, God knows what kids is going to do to me, you know?
Right.
But... you know, it made me think of, like, the quinceañera, and, you know, it made me wonder, like, do you still, like, I know, like, for a while you did not want a quinceañera.
Yeah.
And then, like, you ended up wanting one.
Yeah.
Do you still regret not having one?
No.
No?
No, because we went to Mexico, and that's how we got reunited with our uncle.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that would have happened if it weren't for that.
No.
And I feel like from there, we got closer with our dad's side of the family, too.
Yeah?
You know, and it had been a while that we've gone over there.
It kind of, like, opened the doors.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't regret it. I think I gave more than just a party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I had a good time. Would I have drank at my quinceañera? No. Did I drink in Mexico? Yes. And I got real tan. That was the only time I've ever gone real tan.
Was it that time?
Yeah, because we went to Puerto Vallarta.
Was that the time?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was cool. I went to Puerto Vallarta and then we went to where our family's from.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's a little blur. I feel like we've gone several times.
Yeah, we have.
I didn't know which one was which.
Yeah. Okay. So I had a good time. No regrets. And I think honestly I only wanted one because all of my friends were having one. But like,
I don't feel like I ever really wanted one.
Yeah.
That's why when you said you did, I was like a little shocked.
But it was also kind of like, I think it was the dress that I was kind of afraid of. This was also during a time where I didn't really wear dresses. I was kind of putting on makeup. I was starting to look like a girl. But I was still not, like, looking back, I was not fat. But as a child, you think you're fat.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it's like that meme. Like, can you make me... When I actually thought... I didn't appreciate when I was actually skinny.
Yes.
And now that I'm actually fat, I'm like, give me that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was scared of how I was going to look in a dress. And then we have bad skin because of your mom. I was like, how am I going to wear this dress? Like, how am I going to, like, not look like a fucking nun and then have it... Like, those things did go through my head. And then I was going to have...
Shout out to the nuns out there.
And then I was going to have pink, because you kept telling me pink looks good on my complexion. Because I couldn't do red, because our cousin already did red. So it was just like a lot of things. I was kind of like insecure, and then I was like, you know.
And that's why you were like, no.
Yeah, but I also really didn't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to deal with the... Like, I saw what mom had to go through with you and what you had to go through with mom. I wanted no parts of it.
It was a struggle.
Yeah.
She made my life a living hell.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. And you know what? That, like, was another... Again, I love my wedding dress. Like, I still look at pictures just to look at my dress. Like... God, I think I am gonna pull a Friends moment one day and just like fucking wear it and lay on the fucking couch.
Nice.
Like, I love my dress so much.
And then when I get married, we'll do it together.
There you go. How cute!
We'll do a podcast.
Wow, that would be a good one. Yeah, like, I was just so happy with my dress, and I was able to show my arms. Like, it was a strapless dress, and with my quinceañera dress, because as she said, we have bad skin. I was a big girl,
and then we were also being told that we shouldn't be showing these things because they're so ugly and because of this and that. Like, if it wasn't for Michelle, I'd be like, all through elementary I always wore long sleeves, and there was like a moment where I like stopped wearing it, and then I started wearing like off the shoulder. I still only go to off the shoulder stuff. Yeah, but I think because of Michelle, because she was always so daredevil-ish. Yeah, like, because mom put her insecurities on us, and, you know, like, I lost a lot of weight, I had a brachioplasty done, but my skin is still not, it got a lot better. It was really bad growing up, but now I don't really break out. It's just, our skin texture is just, there was a freaking close-up of, I think Lenny took a picture of something, and it was like literally right here. I was like, is that my skin? I'm like, there's a picture of your wedding that I'm in, and you can see like my back, and I was like, ugh, I hate it. Yeah. And TMI said, if you're watching, this is the one that you're watching, any of the nieces, please, turn it off. Don't listen anymore. Do not listen. Oh shit, about to get rated R. Yes. It's gonna get rated R. Do not watch. Skip. There was like even like a moment like when me and Wendell were like, you know, starting to like get nasty. I would not take off my shirt all the way. That's so sad. I don't even know if she realized. Oh. Maybe she did. I don't know. But then one day I was just like, it was when we came back from Mexico, and I was like, it's been a while. You're disgusting. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. But it was when you guys were first still dating. Yeah. And it was like my first relationship. It's still kind of nerve-wracking. You're still kind of testing the waters, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I get that. Yeah, like, it's a lot of trauma. It is. And that's one boundary I have given Mom. Don't put your trauma onto me. Yeah. Or our kids. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. No. So like for my quince, it was a strapless dress, but I had to have a saco, like a little. It's not a shawl, but it was like an extra part that they had to make to go with the dress. Yeah, to go with my dress, and it was long sleeve because the dress was strapless, so I had to wear that over it because
my arms. I was so insecure about how big they were and my skin. Like, it was just a lot going on. So I love my quince dress itself. I didn't like the whole look. Like, it had a lot of potential, but it was not there. And with the wedding, like, I was just so happy, and I was looking at the pictures, and I'm like, wow. It brought me back to the quince moment, and I wonder if Vicky, like, would want to go back and have one.
No. I would rather much have my wedding look better than my quinceañera. Yes. And I feel like that's not the case for a lot of people.
Really?
Well, yeah, because a lot of people, this isn't shade, have babies before they get married. And, you know, their bodies change, obviously.
Oh, I see what you mean. What I mean? Yes.
So I think it's less common for you to prefer your pictures. I hate looking at pictures, but I will get back to where I once was. I used to be skinny, guys, believe it or not. But, yeah. I don't know. But I will look good for my wedding.
Insecurities. So, also, another thing that Lenny still brings up, because I did tell him, when... This is rated R. I don't give a shit who's watching. I'm a grown-ass woman, okay? Yeah. When we first slept together, I was scared of my scars. Oh. I was, like, a little insecure, like, oh, like, what if, like, you know, he thinks they're weird. And, I mean, I guess they are. But, like, again, I don't even know if we've talked about it on the pod, but I had a brachioplasty, which is, again, I lost a lot of weight, so I had a lot of loose skin on my arms. Like, this is nothing. Yeah. Like, it was bad. So I had a brachioplasty to get rid of it, and then I also had a tummy tuck, and I had an inverted T tummy tuck. So it's when they cut, like, down the middle and then also across your waist or your hip, because I had so much loose skin, so they had to pull from, like, the top, like the sides, and then also like the bottom. So I have a scar, and I was like, what if, you know, he thinks it's weird? And I mean, he didn't. He's always loved me. Like, he's never made me feel some sort of way. And then I think one day he asked me, like, he's like, did you ever feel weird, like, about me seeing your scars? And then I was like, yeah, actually, like when we first slept together, like, I was, like, concerned you were gonna feel some sort of way. And he's like, that makes me so sad, babe, that you ever thought that. Oh my god, I'm getting emotional. And, like, from time to time, we'll be doing something, and he'll be like, you know, it makes me really sad to think that you ever felt that way. And I was,
you're gonna make both of us cry.
Because it is. And I remember an influencer, she is a fitness influencer. She also had a tummy tuck. She used to be a big girl. And I remember one day she was like, because I still had a flap. Like, it was bad. Like, I had like 2 flaps on my tummy. And someone asked her, I think she was doing a Q&A, like, do you ever get scared, like, sleeping with a man, you know, about him, what he's going to say about your body? She's like, no. She's like, they don't care about that, guys. Like, I promise you, they do not care. And the amount of times that I would tell myself that, but, like, it's still in the back of your head, like, oh my gosh, you know, like.
Yeah, for sure. I still, like, if I'm, like, undressing or getting out of the shower and I'm undressing in front of Wendell, I'll try to hide behind something just a little bit, so it's not too, like, 3D. But, I mean, she doesn't give a shit. Yeah. It's just you. You are your worst enemy and your worst critic. Like, she does not give a fuck. All she sees is boob and ass.
Yeah.
That's it.
Really? Yeah. But I know a lot of women who've been married for, like, 20 plus years, and they don't like to show their bodies in the daylight. It's only at nighttime, and it's sad, you know. But, like, you know, those are their boundaries. Right. They don't want to, you know, man, that's between them. But it does make me sad, you know, to think that, you know.
Yeah, not everyone is a part of Free the Nipple movement.
No. Now you are, bitch.
Not my nipples, but yeah.
I'm sure men go through that too.
What, Free the Nipple movement?
No. Like, insecurities about their body. Maybe it's more like their pee-pee.
Oh, that's rough. Maybe, let's see. Like, we can fix our insecurities. Yeah, you can't fix your small pee.
Because, like, it's like, do you think a man is really concerned about their roles?
Maybe so. Well, especially because Especially if you have, like, your parents. I feel like your parents are always going, gordo, porque eres tan panzón, y da-da-da-da.
I know, are like other cultures the same? Or is it just Mexican? Or is it just like,
No, it's...
all parents?
I don't know about all, but I would say at least all ethnic parents. I don't know about the Caucasians. Let us
know if your parents are body shaming you your whole fucking life. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Mom still body shames my boobs, but I just don't care anymore.
She definitely boob shames the shit out of you.
But guess who gave them to me? Her.
I don't know. I think one time... I don't know what we were talking about, but Lenny was like, would you ever call your daughter gorda? And I was like, no. And I was like, my mom calls me that now, but like it doesn't, maybe because we did grow up, like, being called that to me, it's just like a term of affection at this point.
Even our dad's side of the family calls us that.
But they also, like, Dad would call Mom that.
Oh, he would?
And then also, like, our tios would call their women that. Some of them, not all of them.
Right. Oh, I'd be pissed if one ever called me that.
One thing I told Lenny, I'm like, 2 things you're never going to call me. If not, we're going to have a fucking problem. Don't be calling me vieja. That's 1. 2, don't be calling me gorda either. Alright? I don't give a fuck if I am fat. Alright? Don't be calling me fucking gorda. Because I don't like that. And I would never call my child gorda. Like, yes, when they're like little and they're chunky, and they're like just a ball of deliciousness, like, okay, like, I'm gonna be like, oh, my little chunky baby, but like, once they start grasping, I don't want to put that onto them, like, but no.
The first time, like, I was gonna bring Wanda around the family, and Mom called me gorda in front of her, I kind of felt a little weird.
Did she understand?
Yeah. Oh. I think that's one word all of them know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was just like,
oh wow, I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know.
Yeah.
So she's like, why is she calling her daughter fat?
No, I think her family also nicknames people of their insecurities.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I never thought about that. I wonder if Lenny did think that was weird.
Lenny?
Maybe he did. Huh. Because I don't know. His mom has always been tiny.
I mean, maybe because they don't call, like, within their siblings, they don't call each other bitches. So I think everything about us is weird to them.
It probably was weird. Yeah. I think you're right. Which is why he probably asked, would you ever call our daughter gorda? But I do remember he said that his dad would call him gordo, I think. Panzón? Something. And I think one of his sisters, I think, her mom calls her flaca. So it's, I don't know, body shaming really is like a thing here.
Yeah, for sure. Work on that. And if your spouse loves you, they don't care. I do think, this is going to piss some people off. I do think, don't let it get overboard. To the point where, like, it's an issue. Does that make sense?
Like, you don't want to show yourself naked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
go to therapy, guys.
Yeah, like, be happy with how you look. Or at least be okay with it, or at least be like, okay, I look like this now, but I'm gonna get it together at some point.
Like, don't let it impact your relationship.
Yes. Don't let your insecurities impact your relationship, and don't let your insecurities, don't put them on your significant other.
Yeah.
Mom.
Wow.
She's gotten better.
She has gotten a lot better, but also it's taken a lot of, like...
Mom, stop doing that.
Yeah, because she still gets to me from time to time. Yeah. Most of the time I'm pretty good about telling her to fuck off. But, like,
respectfully.
Every once in a while, like, if she catches me on one of those days where I'm already feeling fucking fat and ugly and all these things, and then, she just happens to catch me on one of those days, and then she'll be like, ¿Estás yendo al gimnasio todavía? And then, like, I'll text Vicky, like, Vicky, do you think I'm being weird? Like, but it's on those days specifically, where, like, sometimes she'll catch me on those days where I'm already feeling shitty about myself, and then, she'll, like, ask something like that, but she has gotten better.
Yeah.
From time to time, she still needs to be checked.
Yes.
So.
And make it a healthy thing to check your mom. Don't be rude. Like,
They're gonna be like, you guys are toxic. You guys sound like you guys be checking checking her all the time.
Yes, because we have to. And no, we don't tell her to fuck off, but we're just like, you need to simmer down. Your parents be getting out of pocket and you know it. And if you have the balls to check them, please do. Someone else does.
My gosh, seriously. Okay, now that, yeah.
I wish a bitch would try to check my mom. That'd be on and popping right then and there.
Yeah, but that's why we check her, so nobody else has to.
Right.
And plus, mom is not like that.
No,
though.
she's not.
She's not like that with other people.
No, I swear.
Just with us.
No, I swear, the outside people really look at my mom and think she's like this saint. Wendy loves her suegra. She can do no wrong. She thinks she's like the nicest lady. And they're kind of similar in a way, and it kind of pisses me off sometimes.
Well, you guys are water signs.
That's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, you know. Anyways, all right, your love-hate segment. Our love-hate segment.
What do I hate? I hate people who ask for favors, and the moment that you need one, they act like it's an inconvenience. You know? Yeah, I hate that.
I had a hate earlier.
Are you just all about love right now?
No, I did have a hate earlier, and I was like, dang, I need to write this down, or else I'm gonna forget, and I didn't write it down. I was at Ulta. I don't know. I don't know.
Bitch, you gotta hate something.
I just hate that I forget everything.
Okay, cool.
I really need to write everything fucking down. Like, my gosh.
Yeah, bitch, you really have been forgetting everything. You don't remember anything you say in a podcast. I said that? Did we talk about that? Yeah, bitch, we did.
It's really bad.
Oh my god.
I need to, like, start doing, what are those things called? Not the crosswords. The other one, is it Sudoku?
I don't know.
But, like crossword searches, like, stuff like that, they say it's good for the brain. I swear to God, I need to do that because, yeah, I really do forget everything. If I have to write it down. If not, I'm probably going to forget. And then it's like the pod. Yeah, like, I literally forget everything. I don't forget what I wore, though.
She forgets what I wear, though, but remembers everyone else's.
Not anymore.
That's a lie.
Okay.
What do I love? What do I love? I love that the holidays are almost over. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What do I love? I love that I have a new home. Like, I feel like this house feels more like my house than the last one. Like, there were times, like, when we lived there, Mom would go to Mexico, I'd be down to sleep at Mom's house. But now I'm like, I just want to go home. I want to go to my house. So I love my new home.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I had something good earlier.
Of course you did.
I don't remember.
Forgot.
But I will say, I do remember texting this to someone because I really do love it. I love the Starbucks holiday drinks this year. And they're kind of similar to, like, other years. But, like, I'm really fucking with them. I love the iced sugar cookie latte. So good. And it's made with almond milk, which I don't usually like coffee with almond milk because I taste the fucking nut. And I don't want to taste the fucking nut in my coffee. You know what I mean? So, but the iced one.
Lenny's never heard that before.
It's really good. It's really yummy. It's a good balance. Love it. The other one, and I don't fuck with anybody's hot coffees for the most part because I feel like coffee shops make them too sweet or too milky. Those are usually the two problems. Like, it's never just the fucking caffeine. But I really have found a lot of comfort in the caramel brulee.
That one's good.
The caramel brulee, I think it's a latte. I always add an extra shot of espresso to all of them. I never just get it. I feel like I need that extra, you know? Yeah. And so far, Starbucks hasn't failed me with that caramel brulee one. I did try it once a long time ago, and I wasn't a fan. But I think the extra shot helps. And it's just, maybe I've needed the comfort, but it definitely hits different this year. So, And I'm a big spinach feta wrap,
Those are good.
yeah, fan. So I got myself one today, and it was just so delicious. And I'm like, I've really been fucking with, Starbucks and their holiday drinks. So shout out to Starbucks. That's it.
Cool.
Anyways,
I feel like we unpacked a lot.
I know. Did not expect to unpack so much today. Now I'm hungry. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much to our 51 subscribers. Wow. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to do a giveaway. Okay, we need to do one.
That 20-inch dildo coming through. Woo woo.
We're definitely going to do a giveaway. Not going to be a dildo. And yeah, just thank you so much for the love. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.